saying goes, when a whale falls, everything grows. So what exactly is a whale fall? It turns out that whales are born with a special ability to sense their own death in advance. When a whale receives a notice of death, it will quietly leave the colony. Swimming alone to a quiet sea? What's it doing here? Waiting to die? Not really. It's here to perform the most romantic of death rituals. When everything is ready, the whale will use its last strength to jump up on the surface of the sea. It must look good and have a good posture. Then it falls back to the surface, starting the whale fall. At the moment when the whale makes its last impressive move and falls back into the sea, the whale closes its eyes and stops breathing. It passed away peacefully. Then the whale's body will slowly fall from the surface to the bottom of the sea. This is the whale fall. During the whale fall, the stage of life begins. Sharks and eels will be the first to notice. So when the carcass sinks, they rush in to eat it. Why don't they just grab it? Because the whale is so big. It would take months for them to eat it all together. There's no need to grab it. When the carcass hits the bottom, the crustaceans come in. They feed on the proteins and organic matter in the whale's body. They even set up camp on the carcass, eating and reproducing. They stay for 2 years, until all that's left is a skeleton. At this point, it's time for the anaerobic bacteria to make their appearance. They'll burrow into the bones and break down the lipids inside, producing hydrogen sulfide that smells like rotten eggs. And that's not all. The whale's remains will eventually turn into a reef, a habitat for creatures. It's not until 100 years later that the last molecules of the whale are completely broken down. In that century, whale carcasses have provided survival and employment for at least 43 species and as many as 12,490 organisms. A veritable one whale falls and all things live.